beautiful people. This Nate here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. So we're back to review this DaBaby project.
Yeah.
KIRK.
Yeah.
KIRK. So it's daddy's name, right?
Yeah, I believe so, man. You ready? Was you ready for this? Because I know you.
Yeah. You know, I've been looking forward to DaBaby. Not DaBaby.
Not Lil Baby.
Not Lil Baby. DaBaby.
Yeah, DaBaby.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this because he's been killing all his features.
Yeah.
So I remember we talked about Cole killing features. I'm like, man, DaBaby's, kind of slowly been keep killing some features lately.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I was definitely looking forward to this. Really didn't know much about DaBaby other than, where he's from. He knocks people out. Just all the antics. That was my thing with DaBaby is once I got past all the antic stuff, I realized, dude can really rap.
Yeah, and he's a decent rapper.
He's definitely a decent rapper. And I guess I didn't take him serious when it comes to a lot of it until I started hearing him on his features.
Yeah.
So walking into the project, I didn't know what to expect, what it was going to be. Was it going to be too long? Was it going to be 35 minutes worth of music? I will say that was a little shocking.
Bro, them songs were short.
Very short.
Yeah.
Very short.
I mean, if you got 2 minutes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like a little shocking in the fact that I thought he was going to get his stuff off a little bit more on some of the tracks. It only being 35 minutes for being a debut album, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was too short for it, but pause. But looking just the music itself, he's got something here. He's got some things that I really found interesting. But like you said, my gripe with it was like the minute I start getting into my little, I would get into my groove with it, it'd be over.
Yeah.
Like the song Bop, for an example, I found to be very dope, but it was over before it was done. Off the rip, I felt like it was shorter, but it seemed longer than what it was. I felt about that track. But then as I started getting into some of the features, that's where kind of like I got a little gripe-ish with some of the stuff. Because on one of the songs, it sounded like...
You hated all the feature artists. Like, let's just
I know, I did. I disliked a lot of them.
Lil Baby, Moneybag Yo.
I know, I like Lil Baby.
Kevin Gates,
yeah,
Nicki Minaj,
yeah. Oh yeah, that was one that got me. Was Nicki Minaj and Tyler the Creator. Oh, that's Tyler the Creator. I'm sorry, Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, Chance did pretty good in my opinion.
He did do okay. Gucci did all right too.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good pairing.
That was a pretty good track. Gospel was probably my favorite track on the project. But no, I didn't like a lot of the features. But the Nicki Minaj one was kind of like weird to me, just because he didn't need her, she needed him. And I maybe I'm just piling on from Nicki. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, DaBaby, one thing I take away from him though is that I wish he wouldn't have had so many features on here because I didn't like some of the features like you said. But with only being 35 minutes worth of music, I want to hear him. I want to hear his story. And the intro, which is about his dad, very dope track. I wish he kind of would touch more onto that. Kind of piggyback more, just talk more about his dad. Because for him to title the album his father's name, and have the intro about his dad, I thought that maybe that would be a theme. Talk about more of him, kind of diving into more of who DaBaby is. I don't know his real name. But
I don't know he that kind of rapper, man.
I don't know if he that kind of rapper. No, you're right. That's the thing. And that's why I started thinking like maybe I was reaching into what I wanted from it. And that's maybe why walking into the project, it was like I wanted more out of it than what I thought I was going to get. And that's what I think it was. Like I think it was good music, but will I ever really listen to it again? I think it's a couple of tracks I'll probably put on a playlist. But other than that, I really won't go back and listen to the whole project again, but I do think that he has more to say. Yeah. I think if I was in his corner or in his team, I would tell him, okay, we've done this. Let's tell people more about you.
Yeah.
What do you think, bro?
Oh, man. I was looking forward to this project. Like you said, man, DaBaby been killing all of his features for the last year or so. Every time he touched a track or featured on somebody's album, it seemed like he stole the show a little bit. So I was looking forward to what the album could be. Now, I did listen to Baby on Baby, and I was not super impressed, but I thought that, your debut album might get a little something different, but I don't really know how I feel about this project. It is only 35 minutes, but I hate to say it, man, but it's like, after maybe the first 2 or 3 tracks, man, it got kind of repetitive. And that's terrible to say because the songs were only about 2 minutes long. And I usually like a lot of rapping, no hooks. I didn't really catch a whole lot of hooks on this album. I mean, they were there in spots, but I don't know. Like the features on here, it made sense, but it kind of pushed me to maybe why I like him more as a feature artist than maybe as, the main focus or, the performing act on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and the production on here is the producer's name Jetson?
I don't know.
I think it's Jetson.
Did they sound like to you?
I think that the sound
it was hard
maybe a little
bit.
Yeah, I mean, but it all sounded the same. You know what I'm saying? It all just started to kind of run together. His flows kind of started to run together a little bit, and I mean. It's not like bad. I wasn't upset listening to it or, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was a crap project or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was just maybe I had higher expectations than what this album was able to deliver, especially like you said, because you know it was like, man, you named after your father. Intro track comes on here, man. You talking about your whole family, and you know what I'm saying, your father, you being a father, all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, so you're expecting a little bit more substance, but then you get into the rest of the track list, and it's just like, you know, just... Yeah. It makes me wonder, was the album maybe rushed a little bit? Was this the label pushing for something? And you know what I'm saying?
Hot. I mean, he is hot right now.
And he just had a bunch of songs, you know what I'm saying, that were working. And it was like, okay, you know, kind of put this collection of songs together and put it out there because he's on fire right now. The people want it. Yeah. I mean, I think the album's going to do, they were projecting this to do like 150K. So, like he's killing it.
Wow.
But musically, I'd be remiss to say it was anything special to me. You know what I'm saying?
And that was the thing. When you name it after your father, you would think it would be something special.
It was a little bit of a flash in the pan. And I mean, am I going to stop listening to DaBaby? No.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? No time
for the features.
I mean, you know, hey, this was just one album or whatever, one project or whatever. I mean, next time he come back around, I'll be right there to listen. You know, his next feature, I'm sure he gonna kill it. And he shined in spots. Yeah. It was just, you know what I'm saying, listening to a whole project wore a little thin. For me, man. So
and also for it to be 35 minutes, you got to get a lot in there. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying for it to be 35 minutes and it started to feel like it was drawn on. It's like
you don't have room for error during that. You can't give us, and some of those songs seem like they were filler songs.
Yeah, and you can't have filler in your songs only 2 minutes.
No,
you know what I mean?
Not at all. Yeah, not at all. But I gave it a 75 initially, but because I liked DaBaby, I bumped it up to an 80.
Oh, that was generous.
So I did give him an 80.
Yeah, I was at a 71, man. Okay. I wasn't too thrilled with this project. Probably not someone to listen to on the regular. And you know, I mean, it was a cool effort, man. Like I said, still a fan of DaBaby, but not a huge fan of this album.
For sure. All right, man. So DaBaby fans, get in here, man. If you want to give it 100, you're absolutely right. Let us know. Was I too high, too low? Was Kev too high, too low? And we'll go from there. But yo, I am Nadir.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.